Namibia been to the last 7 World Cups, so they have quite a lot of experience and also the pedigree. And off we go here at the Nelson Mandela Stadium. Namibia getting us underway with the kickoff. That is Louis van der Vuisten. Just throws the ball in, and Namibia pick it well, and they push on at the maul. But Senegal seem to be holding fort as well. But you can say Vuisten still has the ball. And Tero now
playing on advantage,
trying to get
do something from here.
There, but then
Mamadou Niang got his timing wrong. He was too close to the scrum half, and by the time he got the ball to clear the lines, he was already being charged on. So he got his timing wrong.
Yeah, Mamadou, the fly half, probably should have moved the ball a lot quicker than he did.
He needed more that kick into touch, but well.
And he splits the poles. This shot number 10, Tian Swanepoel of Namibia, who now lead 7-0.
And I should be thinking the front rows are now feeling it, because we've had, I think that's 7 scrums now in a quick succession.
Namibia doing well to secure the ball at the rack, and they maintain their flow. And a good run out on the far side there by Namibia. This time they seem to be smelling blood there as they continue to skip the tackles of the Senegalese. Now Namibia's shot number 13, and that is Andre van der Berg. Finds the lock there, Adrian Boysen.
As if the referee signaled advantage play for Namibia.
And they continue to pile away the pressure there. The Namibian Theron finds Vuisten, the lock, and it's going to be a second try here. Or is it a hanging ball? Ball is hanging, so play will be.
We'll go back to the penalty infringement. I think that was offside. Yes, offside
by the Senegalese.
We'll go for the 3, because breaking the Senegalese line is not proven to be very easy.
Well, you may be surprised. I'll tell you, they may just go for the pick and drive.
This score would set them once more, and Senegal would have to score at least twice. Issues on their own, the handling issues and some miscommunication here and there.
The throw in by Kabasise seemed to be a good one, gathered by the Senegalese, but then they lost the ball.
Namibia here on the attack. They're on taking his time to organize the team for
and Max
the next
Katlijeko,
phase.
the flanker, takes the hit there, and then the number 12, the inside center for Namibia, Danko Baga, just didn't have enough distance to carry, and then Namibians continue to go here again. Jagan Meyer, can he get the try? To add the extra, just look at the flow there by the Namibians. As Meyer picks it up, and then he beats the number 10, the fly half. That was a poor tackle from the Senegalese, and then Sako.
Game. They have been putting up a number of offloads in there, the game, and it has finally paid off.
And it's now 17-0.
So they need to get this line out right, and we'll see what they can build from here. Could it be a rolling maul?
And they lose the ball. Theron picks it up for Namibia, and there's a bit of a scramble here, but then Namibia lose the ball, and it's going to be Senegal with touchdown here, and it's a try.
Wow.
That was a good steal by the Senegalese shot number Abdel Karim Fofana. See that? What happens there? We could have seen what happened right from the moment when they lost the ball. I thought that there was pressure that was put on Theron. It's not really far away. Yes, and in Yuli does.
He knocks it over.
One error that, as the hooter goes, I think we shall be able to see much more. The fly half gets the ball off his boot. Well picked up there, but
that will be half-time, I guess.
That's Meyer who had picked it up, but then the whistle will go since the ball went straight in two touch. It's been quite a start-stop kind of game. Senegalese and Kabasise with the throw-in duties. Can they win this one? They've struggled quite a bit. Yes, this time they do quite well. And Senegal set up a maul here, trying to push back the Namibians. The Senegalese going on as and then they find the space there. Kabasise, and then can they get a try? Oh no, it's not that there yet, but they still have the ball. And then Senegal with a try this time. Shot number 11, Osman Soma.
From the first turnover, they showed you what they want to play in this half, and they able to turn a rolling maul into the 5 points needed. Now they're going to change it to 7 if they can easily put this over the poles, and it will be a 3-point game. It's really exciting.
But also you feel that Mamadou Ndiaye did a pretty good job, and then the conversion is wayward. But then it's almost the same thing with the Senegalese. They have a shot 25 who is not on the squad sheet. Well, but the thing is that he's playing number 1, so he probably is the number 1. He's the lucid prop. Good sharing of Yusuf.
Well, a nice +1 there.
Ken.
But for some reason, every time the ball goes to the back line, it dies.
Yeah, exactly. The backs are just not doing well enough in terms of their carries. They're pegged back easily. And now it's Fernandez Correa. He was here even last year for the Rugby Africa Cup. Fernandez Correa. The Senegalese team, and they lose the ball again when they had the momentum. Good breakthrough here by the Namibians. One-on-one situation, and then of course they lose the ball, but then they gate it back again. The Namibians.
The referee said it went backwards.
On momentum here. Can they secure the ball again? Yes, they do. Retif Suja Kufa, who was introduced at the tail end of the first half. Namibia turning to flow. Banco Baga breaking through the lines. The flimsy tackle it was, and Namibia get a try here. Their first one of the second half. Let's look at that. The tackle was really, really weak. And just look at how he collapses.
What a finish. What a finish.
Backwards movement by Van der Berg. Just look at that as he break through the lines.
It was a brilliant
off the tackles ball by Ndiaye. And then just look at that. He collapses. 22. And they pick it up quite well. They do well this time on the line now. They struggled quite a bit in the first half.
It's another rolling maul. Coming in from the side. Yeah. Yeah, one of the Namibian players comes in from the side. That's what the referees are indicating, the advantage for. It's a penalty advantage.
They just want to remove the ball from the maul, and yes, they do that. The Senegalese, they continue, and that seems like a high tackle there.
The ref said it was off the shoulder.
And then
but they should be able to score from here.
Namibia on the back foot here. Namibia trying to find, and there's going to be a try for Senegal. Finally.
9 meters.
Mamadou Niang gets another try for Senegal. And now on 17 points, they have a conversion to take.
That was a brilliant pass by Demba backwards, but just...
Can they make it 19? The tackler trying to touch him down there. Sako, can he do it this time? Not quite.
Now throw to Namibia.
Good pick up there by Retif, and then they set up a maul here, and it's a moving one. They're trying to draw closer to the try line here. The Namibians smell blood here. Can they take advantage? And an opportunity there. Can it be a try, or the ball is...
short. The ball is short.
But they can still see an opportunity. And Namibia continue to recycle the ball. And it's going to be a try this time by the new introductee, and that is Ludik, the big man. Well, actually, second major carry from him results in a try for Namibia. And they are now on 29 points. Such a behemoth of a human being he is there, isn't he? Not an easy one to stop, especially against shot number 16 for Senegal. There was a total mismatch there.
I like how the replacement number, that is Andrew Keynes, the way he's controlling the game.
As we draw ever closer to the big one between Kenya and Uganda in approximately 27 minutes, a game will be kicking off. And Retief receives the ball, the line out, and then Van der Berg for Namibia. Good recycling of the ball there by Namibia. Tackler not rolling a penalty to Namibia. Would they go?
They're going to the corner. They're going to the corner. Wonder if Senegalese will contest this line out. Well, they try to, but well.
Retief picks it up, and the maul is well set by Namibia as they draw ever closer. And that is another try by Namibia.
Senegal, well, they may fall short today, but they need to survive relegation. So they have to work better in their coming games.
Good conversion there by Cliven Lobsa. 21-point game. Any way back for Senegal, Emma?
Not really. Given the time we have right now and the way they are playing, the best they can do is maybe try to reduce the deficit. And time is back on. Set, scrum, rolling. Oh, Senegal say the scrum a man less, and they have lost the ball on their own feed, and they even penalized.
Penalty to the Namibians as Cliven Lobsa finds Berger, and good sharing of the ball here by the Namibians here as they make that run towards the try line, but held back momentarily. That was Danko Berger, and now it's Andre van der Berg.
You can feel Namibia is getting its element, and they're starting to play the expansive rugby, the soft hands, the soft skills. You can see them, and they're able to express themselves. Though I think there was an earlier infringement, of course, for offside. Was playing at advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
Setting up a line out for Namibia, just a few meters outside of the Senegalese 5, and with the rolling maul here, which is moving forward, and the referee signals advantage. One of the Senegalese players has infringed at the maul.
That's a tackle there on the back, but that's going to be a try, and it's another try by the Namibians on 43 points against the 17. What a whitewash it turned out to be. Senegal at the beginning of the second half seemed to be quite in it, not at the tail end of it with a couple of minutes left.
Is out of time. The shot clock has hit, and it's not counted.
But clearly this has been a learning lesson for the Senegalese.
Definitely. Andre goes short. He has spotted a gap.
Andrew Keynes dives for another try. That's 48-17. It has been a wash of the Senegalese. Very good pick up there from Andrew Keynes and just look at the burst of pace, and then the dive in. Brilliant play there from Andrew Keynes of Namibia. Just see how he throws a dummy and then finds the gap.
Speak of impact from the bench.
Yeah.
Replacement scrum half.
18 seconds, 17 to go now. 16, 15. He's got the wind also to contend with. Oh, yes, and he converts. 50 now.
Half a century. How did we get here? How did we get here? To get their tackling right. You can't play test game when you can't tackle. Defense is a big part of the game, and anyone can attack, but defense is what sets us. Oh!
An opportunity there.
Andre van der Berg with a good line break here.
Then they're trying to secure the rack here, and this Andrew Keynes does well. Cliven Lobsa and Aitja, shot number 17, and then breaking through is Meyer. And then he finds Boysa. Can he be denied? And Boysa, yes, touches down. And a try. 55 for Namibia, 17 for Senegal.
They realize they can't catch up, and I'm sure they're counting down to 80. They can't wait to get off this pitch, because Namibia is just piling on more points on the board. I think this is where the conditioning comes in.
The conversion to take the tally to 57.
The hooter for the final player has gone. I don't know if we'll have another kickoff.
And the final whistle by the South African referee ensures that that is what we had from Namibia and Senegal. Namibia tried to half and puff at the beginning of the second half, putting up some really spirited performance. But at the end of the day, the team that has been to the last 7 World Cups, Namibia, run out winners 55-17.